Well, a Southgate man has quit his job at a Coney Island and taken refuge in a Detroit church with his family in hopes of dodging deportation. 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig is live with the story behind their struggle to stay together. So, Kim, when do ICE agents want him on a plane?
And Carolyn, that date is January 25th. That's when they want this husband and father to fly back to Albania. But for now, this church here at the corner of Woodward and Adams is home.
I've been here for 17 years. To America, like everybody tried to make the better life.
And for now, in hopes of avoiding deportation, this will be home for the Ron Burgage family of 4, an apartment tucked away inside the Central United Methodist Church in downtown Detroit.
Donald Trump, if you want these families, you will have to go through us.
Ded and Flora came to America from Albania 17 years ago. They were allowed to stay as they fought for political asylum. They were denied, but then Flora was diagnosed with MS and she was allowed to stay in the U.S. And because she could not care for herself is why they say her husband and sole provider was at least temporarily allowed to remain. But a few months ago, they say Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, told them Ded had to go back to Albania.
I needed my husband to take care of me for all my life.
A spokesperson for the civilian group Michiganders for Immigration Control and Enforcement says that if someone is not here legally, then they're breaking the law. And people who break the law are separated from loved ones all the time in prison. Current ICE policy directs agents to avoid immigration enforcement at what they call sensitive locations, which include schools and places of worship. And we're told about 100 people have volunteered to take Flora to doctor appointments and bring them groceries because starting today, Ded cannot and will not leave the church.
There's a process that they could go through to try and get into this church, but there would be a lot of people standing in their way.
Doesn't matter how long it can take, I can stay in here. Just I want to leave my wife and my kids.
And living here at the church with Ded and Flora is their 24-year-old son who is in college. He is for now protected under DACA, and their 15-year-old son who is a U.S. citizen. Reporting live in downtown Detroit, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.